Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Volta, what is probably going to be the finale. Pretty unfortunate. Oh, hey, look at this. This is interesting tile error. Oh, actually, I wonder if that thing's over. In the other demo, there was a, I mean, this isn't actually a demo, this is just what he finished. The other one, there was some speed boost blocks over here. Let's see if this does not hit it. There's speed boost blocks in this wall. I can get another energy tank. That is a very interesting way of holding off this energy tank, because you can't shoot through that tile without wave beams, so you can't get it till you have bombs. It's very interesting. So those blocks are still there. I wonder if he's actually done anything with them. It appears this is still nothing. Right. Not sure exactly why that's there, but oh well. Who knows, maybe there is something there. Anyway, this is unfortunately probably going to be the last video, and unfortunate because, you know, I was really looking forward to this hack. But, you know, stuff happens. All this other things go on, and sometimes projects get lost. I mean, at least he ended up go ahead and just releasing what he had available, what he had done and all that. And he was nice enough to just tell people, go ahead, use whatever they want. So like I said, all those tile sets, if you're interested in any of them, they're available. The palettes, if you want to grab some, because you like them or whatever, they're available and all that fun stuff. And I don't believe I mentioned this yet, but he also said if anybody else wanted to finish it themselves, that they are free to do so. That's kind of... I'm not really sure how I would feel about that though. I mean, obviously everybody has a different hacking style and whatnot, and I would imagine most would be very, very different from Fire Phoenix's stuff here. His is mostly very vanilla. I mean, as you can tell, it's very vanilla stuff. But he still manages to keep a pretty good sense of what works and what doesn't. And just to make sure this door doesn't open to anything, get rid of our crabs. And no, it doesn't. Okay. Actually, I wonder. Okay. I was just thinking that might be a powerbomb door, like totally fake door that was powerbomb blocks. Sort of like Legacy did it. And this is very interesting. Powerbomb blocks, you don't actually need power bombs to get back, you can just use boost ball through it. It's very interesting. And then there was this room. What is in here? There's an item room. Something else he seems to like is a lot of these morph ball passages. And I think this is just something... Actually, the item's not up here, it's down below. Or... There seems to be an indexing issue here. That should be an item. And you know, I have to say, about indexing, make a list as you go along, mark off which indexes you. Just start at 0, 0, and then every item you put from there on, have that list up while you're making your hack, fill in that list, and be very careful to make sure everything's right with it. Oh, I got that top room there. Make sure to do that though, because going through to find or fix indexes without a list is a major hassle. I have this list and I've had to fix this thing for my own hack 3 times and it's been a pain. Something else I also recommend doing it, because this is Metroid MST's advice hour. Yeah. Supers. This used to be grapple beam, I think. Well, but yeah, something else I recommend doing with the item indexes that I do now is I have the room header listed, and then I put down what items are in that room. I also put down the total number, that way if anybody asks and I feel like giving it out, I can say, hey, there's 400 missiles here, or something like that. But I have the room headers down, that way I can track down these items easier. So if, for instance, if I am, or one of my testers comes through, thinks there should be an item here in a certain spot and there isn't, I can go to that room header, I know it's all there, I know the indexes, and all that fun stuff, so. Okay. Something else I should mention. I'm going to find some stuff hanging around out here, but this is my second time recording this, which this happens sometimes. I normally don't say when it happens, but it happens. Stupid pirate. I went over here, and there are some items just hanging around. If you remember, I didn't finish going this way. Got a nice big room, these wonderful blocks and all that. And these pirates we can't hurt, so of course, can't hurt them. Now that will be actually not a problem right here. Hey, look at that. 3 items just hanging around. Now, when I first started recording this, the first time, I went down that elevator. Don't go down the elevator. Don't do it. It's the reason why I'm having to do this again. So, I think person just put these up in here just to give you some more stuff so you can look around a little bit more, or just have them. I don't know why. I think person did it. Maybe Fire Phoenix did it for some reason, because he wanted them for whatever he planned to test down the elevator. But if you go down the elevator, you just end up in the green Bryn Star room. It's basically it is the green Bryn Star room from the original game, except very weird looking, and you can't take the elevator back up. So basically unedited and just ruin stuff. So now that I'm actually past that, I can go look around places and hopefully not have to redo the recording again, because that gets annoying. No, more power bombs. So yeah, making hacks takes a lot of work, a lot of time, and certainly for any hack that's made, there is a certain amount of respect due just for the time and effort it took to make it, even if they are less than pleasing to you. Not quite your style. Still, somebody put a lot of effort into it. You can't deny that. Especially when changing all kinds of stuff around, such as room layouts and all that. Like half hacks take far less effort because you don't have to change doors or anything like that. you can really just leave all that alone. So there's not nearly as much effort from that, because you prevent a lot of errors from even happening by getting rid of that. So and look at that. Our stacked beams still hurt the pirates. If you do beam pirates, and you don't have a way to quick change your beams, this is what you should do. Stacked beams should still hurt all the previous incarnations of these pirates. It's just common sense. And I have to give Revolution EX some credit. It actually had... Oh, actually I wonder if it shows off. Are you going to... I said this in a previous video or something, where this is how I would used to take care of space pirates. Eventually one of these shots would eventually hurt the space pirate in the original, and that's how I thought. That's how you destroyed them, but maybe I'll make a video showing that off sometime. And it'll be the dumbest video ever. And now I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, Revolution X. With the beam pirates, there was one pirate, I believe it was... Or maybe it was Spazer. With Spazer, you could stack Spazer with the other beams, except for Plasma, obviously, and still hit the beam pirates. So it did do that, at least. It wasn't all bad in that sense. But still. I'm not going to do... Oh, hey, grapple blocks. You're a nice sight to see. Except I have space jump now, so you're kind of not... Oh, hi. You know, I find, like, those grapple parts over those crumble blocks. And it may be just because maybe I'm used to playing the game when I'm not bad at crumble jumping. But crumble blocks underneath grapple blocks aren't that big a danger. If I fall through, it's my fault. Because crumble jumping is not that hard to do. So yeah, here's that thing again. All these little violas, multi-violas, whatever you call them. All just running around in sync. And what's over here? Powerbomb. How nice. What is over here? This is a very interesting room. There's a powerbomb. There's more stuff over there, obviously. But yeah, I think that I'm actually getting really close to the end here, so... Super, okay. I don't remember this at all. So we've got a door. Configure. Damage boost like a pro. Apparently did not quite get the... Maybe this was one of the last rooms he worked on, because that's a bit first real tiling errors I found. Oh, hey, look at this back outside. And I really do like this palette, this whole sunset palette thing. It's very colorful and bright. A lot of people prefer like really dark. And there's really nothing wrong with that too, but this is nice. Oh my goodness. Reserve tanks, okay. But yeah, this palette is really nice looking. In fact, I may use this at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Make my own, maybe. Of course, The times I do make my own, I get people complaining about them, so. Mostly because they're too bright or whatever. And this... This could be an issue. Having to use supers to get back. Either have some refill bugs so you can guarantee they have the supers, or make a crumble block down so they can get back without, if they used all their supers and can't get any more. So there's that too. So maybe that was the last bits he worked on. Because that seems less polished than what I've been seeing through here, so. And I think we just gotta go up here. I know there's some more items up here, and I believe that's going to be it for Volta, so. And they're not too far away. They're up in that big old skywalk bridge thing. Yes, get out of here. Nobody likes key hunters. Oh. That's just that room. Nobody cares about that room. Alright, so this should be back out to the skywalk, and then we'll be going on from there, just collecting the last few items here. Okay, all this fun speed boosting stuff. And then this room. That's not what I wanted to do. That's one way to drain your health. This room is very... I'm not sure why the background's glitching like that, but anyway, super missile, but there is more. Of course. Speed boost. Of course, you have about the longest speed boost running path in any hack ever. I would imagine there would be a speed boost thing in here somewhere. Let's give me your health. And now we can go straight through the room. And we get that's not exactly what I had in mind. Let's actually get up there. Thank you. And that tile looks funky because it's your way back down. And there's another missile. I probably would have swapped the super and the missile here, just because, you know, super's more viable. Would have made actually working for it. But I guess you could miss this upper item and maybe wanted to have let you have more supers. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for Volta, the final demo and whatnot. I mean, it's not really a demo anymore. Basically, this is the final product. Unfortunate to see it dead, but still interesting. And like I said, anything you've seen in this hack that you might want to use, any of the tile sets, palettes, and whatnot, they're free for the taking. So thanks for watching, and we will see you for the next project. Whatever that ends up being, I'm not sure yet, but it'll happen sometime.